So are you ready to finally, and I mean finally, master your charts? Good, because we're about to do a master-level breakdown of exactly how you can get it done.
Welcome back to ICCMAFIA. Today, we are getting laser-focused on a skill that is, let's be honest, absolutely fundamental. We're doing a deep dive into Day 7 of the Trades by Sai ICSA course, all about how to mark up your charts for crystal clear clarity. You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You pull up a totally blank chart. It's just this sea of candlesticks staring back at you, and you're thinking, okay, where do I even start? That feeling of being totally overwhelmed, not knowing where to draw that first line? Yeah, we're going to put an end to that. For good. Starting right now. All right, here's our game plan. It's simple. We're going to start with the big picture, then we'll mark our key levels. From there, we'll read the market's story, talk about trading with volume, and then wrap it all up with your action plan. Let's get into it. Okay, Section 1. Start with the big picture. And this is so important, why your very first step is always to zoom out.
Look, if you want to understand the real story the market is telling, you must start on the higher time frames. Trades by Sai makes this crystal clear. This is totally non-negotiable. Why? Because it's the only way to cut through all that confusing noise on the smaller time frames and see what the market is actually trying to do.
And just so we're on the same page, when we say higher time frame, what are we talking about? We're talking about the 1 hour or the 4 hour chart. Seriously, think of it like your satellite view of a city. It gives you that bird's eye perspective, showing you the main roads and the overall layout, not getting you lost in the little back alleys. This is where the context is.
All right, next up, marking your key levels. Now that we have our satellite view, it's time to pinpoint where the action is happening. We're finding the buyers and the sellers. And the process for this, Trades by Sai makes it so simple. It's just 3 steps. Step 1, find out where the price is right now. That's your starting point. Step 2, look up and find the closest swing high. Step 3, look down and find the closest swing low. That's literally it. No overthinking, no complexity.
So what exactly is a swing high? It's the nearest peak in price, but it's more than that. Think of it as a giant brick wall. This is where sellers are hanging out, and the last time price got there, they showed up in force and shoved it back down. They are in control at that level.
In a swing low? Well, you guessed it. It's the complete opposite. It's the nearest valley in price. This is the other brick wall, but this one is made of buyers. This is the spot where buyers said, nope, not going any lower, and they stepped in and pushed the price right back up. This is their turf. So let's just boil this down to the absolute basics. Sellers, they're found at the swing highs, and their job is to push the price down. Buyers, they're at the swing lows, and their job is to push the price up. That's it. Your chart markup is literally just mapping out this battleground.
All right, moving on. Now we're going to read the market story. Because, okay, we've drawn some lines, so what? This is the part where we turn those lines on the chart into actual usable logic. And the way the market tells its story is through this sequence of these highs and lows. It's really simple. If you're seeing higher highs and higher lows, guess what? You're in an uptrend. And if you're seeing lower lows and lower highs, that's a downtrend. The chart is telling you point blank who's in control.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Here's a direct quote from Trades by Sai. These swing highs and lows are overall going to tell us what trend we're on. It doesn't get any clearer than that. This is the foundation of everything.
Okay, this next part is absolutely critical. Trade with the volume. Because listen, your analysis can be picture perfect, but if your timing is off, it means nothing. Timing is everything.
You need to understand this. Any move, any indication you see on the chart, it has so much more power when it happens in session. Why? Because that's when the real money, the real volume is actually in the market. Anything that happens outside of that is often just noise. It's fake.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about the big 3, the Asian session, the London session, and the New York session. The course really emphasizes sessions like London because that's when a ton of volume and momentum comes flooding in. The bottom line is simple. Trade when the market is most active, period.
Okay, let's bring this all home. This is your action plan, a simple, repeatable checklist that you can use every single day.
Here it is, the whole thing in 4 easy steps. Step 1, get on your 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. Step 2, find your current price, then mark the nearest swing high and swing low. Step 3, use those levels to identify the trend. Are we in an uptrend or a downtrend? And finally, step 4, and this is key, wait.
wait for an active session to actually look for your trade. That's it, from a blank chart to a solid plan.
And to really help you lock this in, we've got some awesome free resources for you. There's a free Day 7 markup infographic that boils this all down onto one page, plus a private, locally hosted trading journal you can use. You can get all of it for free at mrwallace.github.io/ICCMAFIA.
And just to be super clear, full credit for this entire methodology goes to the original creator, Trades by Sai. We're just here to break down and shine a light on this incredible approach.
So I want to leave you with this one question. You now know that the chart isn't just a bunch of random lines and colors. It's telling a story, a very clear story. The real question is, are you listening?